Hey everyone, how you doing? It's been a little while since I did a video. The last video I done was the full repos on everything in the collection. Done a couple of little changes here and there since then, so I'll show you them in a minute. I guess the main point of this clip really would be just to show you some custom work I did on a spare retro cloth NECA Chucky that I had. This is the first one. I've left him clean, haven't done anything to him. I did use hair gel to get his hair to kind of be more slick back look. Just so the hair wouldn't be exactly the same on both of these guys. And on this one over here, I was kind of starting off thinking I was going to do what some other guys have done and turn him into the Child's Play 2 Chucky, where you sort of remove the hand and put a knife in place and use the brown tape like he does in the film. But as I was doing, well, basically any horror figure that I've weathered or customized always basically starts off with being buried in mud in the back garden, and that's what I did to Chucky here. And it was quite a sort of rainy day, so the mud really sort of seeped into his overalls. Looks really good. He's even still got some mud in his mouth there. But you can see on the skin, a nice bit of weathering from the actual mud outside. And then just some kind of blood red paint. Kind of just put everywhere, just a little bit on his forehead there. That looks pretty cool. I think that was kind of close to how it was in Child's Play 2. The nosebleed as well, but then I thought, well, I don't want to copy that exactly, so I just started putting blood in other places. I even put some blood in his hair, and you can see some more blood there as well. It's pretty cool. I did cut the hair a little bit as well, took some of the length away from the front, kept it at the back, just like in some of the films, at least part 2, 3, stuff like that. And put some blood, whoops, we lost one. Put some blood on Chucky's blade, that turned out pretty sweet. And that side too, that looks pretty good. Got bloody hands. And don't forget about the back. Got the mud and the dirt on there too. So yeah, he turned out good. I'm happy with him. And it was really cool because I put a picture from this exact angle I'm showing you here on Instagram, and NECA shared it on their official page. So that was really cool. I've been seeing all the crazy pictures people take with NECA figures on that Instagram page for a while now, so it's awesome to finally get one of my bits shared on there as well. But yeah, definitely not the first person to do some custom work on one of these retro cloth Chuckies. I actually was inspired by other folks I've seen do stuff to theirs, either on Facebook or YouTube. There is one video I saw on YouTube, that was the Child's Play 2 with the knife there. Sorry, I can't remember people's names, but that was my main inspiration for getting started on this and for buying a second one. Even tempted to buy a third one, because with something like this, you could really go for it and get a lighter and like burn his hand away and like burn half his face. Just really go for it and make a really shredded, nasty Chucky. So that's kind of tempting, but I'll leave this one clean. Just got the slick back hair, kind of a Child's Play 1 look. And over here, my kind of concept, just full on raised from the grave, nasty Chucky. Pretty sweet. Batman's still looking good. Just raised his arm a little bit there. You remember in the repose video it was a bit lower. Didn't want to change the overall look of this pose though, because I just think it really is nice. So I've left that kind of the same as before. Just tweaked it a little bit. And that's what I've done with a lot of the poses really, just little tweaks. Remember that's basically the same Harley pose as last video, but now her arm's extended outwards. A little bit different with the Joker over there, I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, really loving this one. Still can't bring myself to change it too drastically. Changed Wonder Woman a little bit. It's looking good. Just let you see that. Got that great ankle articulation, really strong ankles. And the sword, sick detail on that. Gel in the hair to calm it down a little bit. She looks awesome. And I didn't change anything over here. That's all the same as usual. Deadpool's just in a boring pose because I'm too worried about ripping his suit or ruining it. I think that's the same as before. That's the same as before. But yeah, Harley looks awesome. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Yeah, there it is. And the Joker looks good too. Look at that. Pretty sweet. And Heath Ledger Joker, that's a different pose, just having a little fiddle with his blade there. did tweak the Superman pose a little bit. Kind of got that looking a bit better than I did before. Looking pretty good. And all that stuff is the same. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. It's been a really slow few weeks on the channel, just because there hasn't been any new releases really that I was intending to get. Just waiting for the Arkham Asylum Hot Toys Mark Hamill Joker to be released. I'll get that straight away. Looking forward to that. Means I can do some really cool photography with that Joker and this Batman here. So that's going to be good. Also waiting for, what else? The Tomb Raider figure that's being made. Who's it being made by again? It's one of the smaller companies in Hong Kong, I think. But there is a Tomb Raider figure being made at the moment. When that comes out, I'm getting the deluxe version based on the likeness of Angelina Jolie. Kind of like the outfit from the first film when we first see her when she's training. And oh, waiting for, well, that's a long story. I'm going to get into that when it actually is in my possession. The 78 Myers, Ultimate custom figure. I'll tell you all about that once it's in my possession. I'm saving it for then. And yep, nothing much else going on here. Everything's pretty much. Need to find somewhere better to put Vampirella. She's kind of hidden away in the corner there. Well, I suppose this is new. I mean, I didn't show you this yet. I did buy these two framed Halloween posters here. Obviously, one side is that kind of Rob Zombie, Michael Myers tribute. And then obviously on the other side we've got more of a classic 78 Myers thing going on. But this needs to be all rethought out. Waiting for One's Custom's latest version of this one. And obviously the 78 Silent Surfer Mad Bug combo. So this room, this might be the last video you see in here. I'm going to show you now the extension that's being built next door. That's going to be the real collection room. It's bigger than this one. And it's in the process of actually being built from scratch right now. So I'll show you that. It's shot at night, so it's not going to be the best quality. But you'll get to see the new collection room before it's actually finished being built. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so you can see lots of work going on. But this is the extension on the side of the house. So we'll go inside now and just take a look. I'll show you what the kind of plan is for the layout. Alright, so this is actually the first time I'm going to be stepping foot in here. So this is pretty cool. There we go. Very dark, so you guys ain't going to be able to see shit. But here's the roof, or the beginnings of the roof. It's a pretty big room. You can't really see it, it's too dark. Let me put a stop in, I'll turn the torch on. Oh, there you go. Shit, that makes a hell of a difference. So yeah, God, the light on this camera is good. This is the Samsung Galaxy S8 or whatever. So yeah, here's the doorway into the room. So plan is at the moment, you know those deep brown painted, nice shelves that I'm using where you can put the box behind the figure in the current collection room. This room is much bigger, so I'm going to have 3 of those going along there and 3 going along here, and I'm thinking same on this wall as well, so when you come in it will just be really long deep shelves of all the figures with the boxes behind them like it is in the current display room, but just bigger, more space, and a nice desk here where I can have the window behind me, maybe review things sitting at the desk nice and comfortable with natural light coming in behind me. And maybe here, big screen TV, Xbox One, all that good stuff. I'm gonna have to get a PS4 though, because that Spider-Man game's only on PS4, so there's no way I'm not gonna play that. So I'm gonna have to get me some PlayStation action up in this motherfucker. So yeah, this is pretty exciting. It's not very exciting for you guys to look at right now, but considering the videos that are coming in the future, to see it before it was even built, might as well document it on the channel and get it on there. But yeah, it's exciting times. It's my new collection room. The roof on top is going to be a storage area for all the boxes and stuff that I want to keep in storage. So you'll have the collection room down here, storage on top. So there's the house. That's the garage there that's been sort of refurbished at the moment, and we're actually going to buy a second-hand pool table from a friend, get that room into a pool room. Love playing pool. And then there's the new collection room slash storage area on top, on the side there, so pretty decent extension. Having one of those walkway kind of, I don't know what you call it, you know, instead of just the front door just being bang there, you've got this kind of middle bit where I guess people leave their shoes or something. Fancy smanchy schmancy. Beware of dog. That's Ruby. Yeah. Are you coming in, Ruby? Come on. In you come. Yeah. Got the Christmas tree up today. One day early, actually. It's November 30th, but friends. There's Ruby's bed and all the toys. Yeah, the tree's looking pretty sweet. A gun in case anyone gets any ideas. Yeah. I've got some Justice League bits from when I saw Justice League on Thursday before it came out everywhere on the Friday. So I got to see that at midnight. Got these cool posters. These are really nice. I need to get one of these framed at least. I went ahead and grabbed a handful because no one was looking. That's pretty sweet. Look at that. But yeah, I enjoyed the film. Thought it was good fun, but gotta admit I do like my DC films a bit darker and gritty, like Batman vs Superman. That's you know, from the whole DCEU, and Man of Steel. I like that as well. That was hella gritty. Very cool. But yeah, let's get out of here. Batman. Look, that's sick from any angle, man. Forget about it. Oh, pardon me. Alright, that's it. Back in the usual room now. Just quickly give you a look at Ripley and the aliens. They're looking pretty cool. I did tweak the pose on the alien warrior there a little bit. I was inspired by a picture I saw on Facebook. Collector had his alien warrior pose. Quite simple, but the tail was the thing that was making it really interesting to look at. I haven't done my tail pose as good as him, but it was definitely the inspiration behind me putting my hands on this one again and trying to get him to look a little bit better. And over here we got Big Chap. Sprayed him with acrylic gloss spray to seal him all down, stop him from rotting. Means I don't really mess with the pose too much anymore, just kind of leave him standing there looking good. There's Ripley doing her thing. Well, that's about it. Oh, I did get a new TV, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's way too big for this room, but I do intend to put this is the TV I want to put in the new room. So this is just a temporary spot for this TV, but it's 55 inches in a room that was not made for 55 inches. And usual Catwoman, yeah. The Prime 1 Arkham Knight Catwoman. I don't know when that's being released, but I'm looking forward to that. And the usual, nothing's changed. All the same stuff, Alright, I'll see you soon. Once something comes out that I want to get, I'll go ahead and get it, do some videos, keep you entertained. One of you guys did actually request to see a video on all the special edition or steelbook films that I have in the collection. They're really nice, some of these. I said I was waiting in the reply to the guy who said he'd like to see that video. I said I was going to wait until I had this in the collection, which is the HMV exclusive 4K version of Spider-Man Homecoming steelbook. Absolutely stunning. I'll show you that in more detail because it's got nice artwork inside as well and a little comic book. But when I'm in the mood to do this particular video showing you all the different movies and such, some new additions here as well recently. That's a really nice slipcover for Winter Soldier, and I like the gold, the Iron Man movies. But yeah, I'll do that video soon. Just want to wait until I'm in the right kind of mood, because that's the video that could take quite a while. You think, oh, just showing my Blu-rays will only to take a few minutes, but you know, I'm going to pull out Gremlins, I'm going to start talking about Gremlins. I'm going to pull out Unforgiven, I'm going to start talking about how much I love that. And I'm going to pull out Wonder Woman, start talking about Wonder Woman, and before you know it, you've got a 45-minute long video. So I better wait until I'm in the right frame of mind to talk about this, because don't get me started when I pull out Batman vs Superman. I'll have to be very careful what I say. Nothing against the movie, I friggin' love it. It's what I'm going to say about you people out there that's going to probably get me in trouble. But yeah, see you later. See you soon. Once I'm in the mood, I'll do that. But anyway, keep it locked. Something's coming at you soon. It just depends on what gets released when. I'm just waiting for the action to start. Alright, this is me, and it's Ruby, saying goodbye.